Greetings from Bermuda, this is BDA Limey and welcome to Trials of Fire. So this is a game I knew nothing about until about midnight last night when I saw a video that Tom Francis did of it on his YouTube site. It seems that it is a Hey Game Familiar, how are you doing? I saw you had this actually when I was picking it up on Steam. I noticed that like a bunch of people on my friends list already have it, and some were playing it, and you were one of them. It looked kind of cool from the video that I was watching last night. I didn't even know that this was coming, but it seems it's been in early access for a bit, maybe, has it? So yeah, it looked kind of interesting. Thought it was time to check out something new. So that's what I'm gonna do. How much of it have you played then? Have you been like playing while it's been in early access as well, or? I'm assuming it was in early access. But I literally, know nothing about it beyond what I saw on the video that I watched last night. So, let's see. About an hour or two. Okay. Cool. Okay. Right. Well, let's give it a go. Before embarking on your first adventure, we would advise you play through a short battle tutorial. Okay, that is probably makes sense. Okay, over the course of your journeys across Ash, you will encounter monsters and hostile denizens of the land. Combat is turn-based and requires the tactical use of your party's skill cards to defeat the enemy. Each hero brings a unique deck of cards to combat, representing their training, innate abilities, and equipment. To win a battle, you have to defeat all enemies on the map by reducing their health to 0. Here, your hunter and warrior heroes are facing off a pair of injured, charred warriors. Okay, so that is my hunter, and that is my warrior. Everything your heroes can do in battle is driven by the skill cards they have in hand. Skill cards serve as your available actions, and also the resources you will need to pay for those actions. Each member of your party has their own hand of cards, highlighted on the screen. The colour of the top of a hero's cards matches the colour of the hero's counter. Okay, yes, a green counter. Okay. Your skill cards are very versatile, as we will see, but we will start by trying out some of the basic skill card actions. Okay, you now have 4 cards in hand, each with one of the following basic actions: move, melee attack, ranged attack, and defend. Hover over each card in turn for a detailed description how the action works, and then click and drag from the card to an appropriate target. Lock card does not require a target, so drag it anywhere on the battlefield. Okay, so swipe, melee attack 2. Melee attacks can provoke a combo strike from other adjacent friendly characters. Friendly characters cannot combo strike if they are adjacent to more than one enemy. Okay. Block, defend 4, absorb damage done to the character. All characters lose half of their remaining defense at the start of their turn. Okay. Power shot, ranged attack 3, deal damage to an enemy at any distance. May not be performed if you're adjacent to an enemy, blocked by enemy characters or obstacles between the attacker and the target. Hold the right mouse button to preview line of sight from any space. Okay, so right, I guess the purple squares are blocked. Green is in line of sight. So I guess that means that this guy is in line of sight for the hunter, and this one is not because he doesn't have an icon above his head. Like Race for the Galaxy, where you can use cards as resources. Right, okay. There was another game I played where you used cards as resources as well. Can't remember what that was. Advance. Move 2 and gain 1 willpower. Into a space adjacent to an enemy ends your movement regardless of the amount of movement remaining. Okay. Alright. So I guess we play these. Show me where I can move to. Ranged attack 3. So I can do a ranged attack 3, melee attack 2 would not kill him. Willpower. What is willpower? It's mentioned in the video, but I didn't quite pick up on it. Is willpower is, I think willpower is kind of like energy, right? So it gets us another energy to spend to play the cards, although we've already got 3 here. Okay, well, let's just do that, and do that, and then we'll play block. Start heading over here. Willpower is energy, okay. Thank you. Okay. When you feel that you've done everything you can or want to do, click the end turn hourglass to finish your turn. Doing this will allow the enemies to take a turn and fight back. Click the hourglass below to end your turn. After you click end turn, each of your heroes will draw 3 new cards from their personal deck. Now that you've picked up the basic skill, let's learn about willpower. Okay. The skill cards require willpower to play. And at the centre of the recycle shrine is the willpower available to use. Okay. Power shot. You should be able to finish off one of the charred warriors with your power shot card. This card will cost 2 willpower, so first you will need to generate 2 points of willpower. Any skill card can be recycled to generate a single point of willpower. So try recycling 1 card from your hunter's hand and 1 from your warrior's to generate the required amount. Okay. So let's get rid of the melee attack. And, well, the warrior's not going to need a block this go, so we'll get rid of that. Use power shot to finish off the weaker chard. Oh, it's a waste. The warrior could have done that. Okay, we're in a tutorial. Don't need to optimize. Any hero can recycle a card to move 2 spaces on the board. To assist your warrior, you can move your hunter up to engage the remaining. Wait, how did that warrior get there? Okay, I guess it's the tutorial. Okay, to assist your warrior, you can move your hunter up to engage the remaining child warrior. Try this by recycling the remaining swipe card in your hunter's hand. Okay, so recycle. You should now notice that your hunter character is highlighted, indicating that he can be moved. Move your hunter to the space adjacent to the hostile child by picking him up and dropping him. Okay. Now that your hunter is in place, he'll be able to assist in attacking the child warrior. Use your remaining swipe card to attack your enemy. Need to recycle your other card, yeah. But you notice that your hunter joined in with a combo strike for extra damage to finish off the chard. It did not finish off the chard. Power cards are a different type of skill card. Rather than having an immediate effect, power cards give your heroes an ongoing bonus. As before, hover over the adrenaline card. Read its tooltip. Play on any hero to give an ongoing bonus. An active power is discarded after taking more damage than the card's resilience value, which is 8. Each hero may have up to 4 active powers. Okay. Each power has its own health. Right, okay. Finally, we come to the third way to use your recycled cards. Hover over the recycled shrine at the top of the battle area for a reminder of different uses of recycled cards. Roll willpower, move the skill cards. Hero 2 spaces. Unspent recycled cards provide 2 defense when you end your turn. Okay. The hunter is still undefended. You can use one of your remaining cards to protect this hero. Any recycled cards that are unspent. Okay. Recycle one card and leave the other in your hand. +2 indicates that if you end your turn now, they will gain an additional 2 defense before the enemy's turn, as long as the recycled card is not spent for willpower or movement. Each hero may hold onto one card to prepare for the next turn. If you don't want to play all your cards, click on the hourglass below to end your turn and keep the remaining advance card in hand. Any willpower will be lost and unspent, but notice the hunter will gain 2 defense. Okay. Defense prevented you taking any health damage. Enemy also played a power card. Gain 1 willpower at the start of his turn. Skill card can be recycled to either move a hero, provide extra willpower, or provide a little bit of defense. Okay. But you've learned to defeat the remaining charred warriors. Okay. So now we also have an Elementalist. First card you play each turn costs -1 willpower. And your first attack on a single target deals +2 damage. Once per turn after you play a card they're adjacent to an enemy. Defend 2 on all other heroes. Is that a triggered ability or does that trigger automatically? Alright. So let's recycle one of the advances. And then a swipe will finish him off. Hunter has a slight line of sight problem. We could move him with that. Does our Elementalist do? So, force missile, magic attack 2 to a target within 3 spaces and to 1 random enemy within 2 spaces of that. Deal 3 damage and inflict burning to all characters in target area. Burning suffers 2 damage at the end of your turn, or whenever you suffer magic damage. Each named effect loses 1 stack at the end of affected character's turn. Inflicting an effect multiple times increases the number of stacks, but does not double up the effect. Okay, so that's a bit different. And a basic swipe. Okay. Defensive stance, all attacks deal +1 damage. We can play power cards on any hero. It doesn't just have to be the hero who has that card. It's interesting. Power shot, range attack 3. Prepare, gain 1 willpower at the start of your turn. It's free. Or is it only... Yeah, is it really free? Seems like a non-brainer then. Okay, I'm going to play it on the hunter. I suppose I could recycle it. Okay, let's move him so... Now, how did we see line of sight? Okay, so if he moves there, he can move there and he'll have line of sight to this guy. Oh, that's a little bit close. He can move over there. Force them to engage us. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll move him over there. Let's do offensive stance on him because why not? It's free. Ranged attack 4 now. Now, cannot end your turn if any of your heroes has more than 1 card in hand. Okay. Could I hit him with burning? Sure, what the best thing to do is here. I kind of feel like I want to move her up a bit so she's not on her own. Seems less useful because they're not bunched up. This doesn't seem to really be her thing, so I'm going to recycle that as well. Move her up a little bit. Move her again. I could move her again. If I move her here, we kind of force everybody to come for us. So I'm going to do that. Then I think I'll just keep those. Okay, you can move further than I was expecting. However, they have used all of their things to move. Talents. In addition to the skill cards, each hero has a unique talent that you should be aware of. Talents are once per turn abilities that will trigger automatically under certain circumstances. Right. So, he cannot now do a ranged attack on him, which is a slight problem. But they are now nicely bunched up for our Elementalist. And not in a straight line, but... I think if she moved there, could she get both of them with Flame Fan? Yes, she could. So, because they're not lined up, we'll get rid of one on Unstable blast. Move her there. Worst situation is the reason this has come up now. You're telling me I should undo my action because I've done such a terrible thing. You're going to do last action whenever the undo action item icon is shown. Try this now by clicking on the recycle shrine. I don't want to. I'm happy with my action. But fine. Only a single action can be undone. Actions with unknown outcome cannot be undone. What were their abilities again? The first card you play each turn costs -1 willpower. Okay. Well, I'm still going to do the same thing. I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to move her there. And then I'm going to flame fan. I'm going to fry these guys. Sometimes you just don't get the cards you need in your hand. To mitigate this, each hero has a number of redraws they can use each battle to replace unwanted cards. The number of redraws a hero still has available is displayed to the left of their hand of cards. By redrawing the cards from one of your heroes now, first recycle the cards you would like to replace. You can replace any number of cards with redraw and then click on the redraw icon. Fine. Let's do it with her. Get rid of that, and then redraw. Okay. Drawing cards can be useful to try to get the cards or combos you want, or to remove weakness cards, so don't hesitate to use these. Your heroes can get more redraws by equipping higher quality weapons and equipment outside of battle. Okay. So this guy's going to suffer 2 damage at the end of my turn. Oh no, at the end of his turn. Or whenever he suffers magic damage. So if I can put more magic damage on these guys, that would be good, which I can do with Force Missile. Attack 2 to a target within 3 and 1 random enemy within 2 spaces of the target. So that's brilliant. So I can certainly kill him. So let's recycle that. And I'm also going to recycle block because I'm not planning to end my turn without them being dead. And then we'll do Force Missile on that one. That does extra damage because of the burning. Oh, nice. So now he only has 1 hit point left. So we should send in our warrior to finish him off. Victory! Okay, that was the tutorial. There's profiles. I didn't realise these things popped out. Okay, let's embark on our first adventure. Choose difficulty. Don't worry too much, you can always change the difficulty whenever you start a new adventure. Easy, I don't have much experience with tactical combat or card games. Medium, I've played tactical combat or card games before. Hard, I have loads of experience with tactical card games. I live for synergy. Cataclysm 1. First of a series of Cataclysm levels. Okay, so Ascension. For the ultimate challenge. Okay, are we going to go for hard? I do have loads of experience with tactical card games, so I really should, but this is the first time I'm playing the game, so I'm still learning the way things work. So we're going to go for medium. Okay, so choose your quest. just do the main trial of fire. Seasonal. Okay, so the other heroes in the, that are available are locked. Then we have no items. So we're going to start with the Hunter, a Warrior, and an Elementalist. Standard game length. What have they got? So he has a. This is a Hunter, has a crude spear, which gives us the card Strike Through in our deck. Melee attack 3 or ranged attack 2. Also hits anyone directly behind the target. If you hit 2 targets, gain 1 willpower. Makes it free. Nice. Okay, and the armor is what gives us the powers. So gain 1 willpower at the start of your turn. And it gives us 1 armor. 2 armor. Quality 1. Okay, so that's why the Elementalist has 2 redraws per turn. Because her stuff is better quality. Although it still looks grey. Anyway. These powers are all free to play. Okay, that seems like a non-brainer then. When I was watching Tom Francis last night, he was complaining about the powers often not being worth it. Maybe that's not these powers. Okay. We can rename our people. Okay, let's just go with the default names for the first journey. Let's go. The settlement Terralin is dying. You must track down the settlement's leader, Naya, who has ventured out into the Glasslands in search of a powerful artifact that has not been heard from for weeks. Follow in her footsteps, track down Naya, the Voider leader, and return with her or news of her fate. For years, its people have lived in relative safety from the harsh conditions and monsters of the surrounding Glasslands. Protection offered by the Voiders brings refugees from far and wide. A few months ago, Naya, the leader of the Voiders, left Terralin in search of a mythical artifact that could help her people by warding off the more powerful beasts of the land. She's not been heard from since. Without Naya and the secret she holds, new Voiders cannot be awakened, and their new numbers are reducing rapidly. All that she left behind was a description of her destination, a living world town many days' travel from Terralin. Expeditions have been sent to try to follow in her footsteps, but have not returned. Yours is the 3rd such expedition to be sent out into the Glasslands. We're given supplies for your journey and a map to the town that was Naya's original destination. Okay, that's nice, we can hover over for lore. Glasslands is the name given to the barren and scorched wasteland that now covers most of the surface of Ash. The name comes from the beautiful glass formations that were forged in the scorching heat of the Cataclysm. Naya is an aging warrior who has led Terralin's defenders, the Voiders, for close to a generation. She has successfully kept the settlement safe from the many dangers of the Glasslands and is flourished under her protection. Not so long ago, the settlement of Terralin was just a cobbled-together refuge populated primarily by Voiders, the name given to the soul scarred, who was born with a scarred soul, Natch, who had learned to harness their power. Voiders had been born with a predisposition for mysticism, greatly enhancing their natural abilities. This enabled them to become great elementalists, warriors, assassins, or hunters. In order to ensure their survival in this fragile world, the Voiders began to look to their future and started to train other souls scarred with the skills and knowledge they had acquired. Attracted by the protection the Voiders offered, a steady trickle of desperate migrants started arriving in Terralin. Trickle became a flood, and the town soon became overcrowded, dirty, and plagued by disease. The settlement was initially lawless, which worked while the town was just occupied by Voiders, but eventually someone had to take charge. The vote was held in the Setting Sun Tavern, a rather grand name for a loosely assembled roof and a few barrels of dubious small beer, and a female Voider named Naya was chosen by raucous popular vote. It made sense, she was the strongest warrior, and perhaps more importantly, had the loudest voice, and inhabited this land. Those two characteristics counted for much. Okay, food supplies. I have 3. Camping will consume food to recover fatigue and health for the whole party. Drag food from here directly onto an individual hero to recover health directly. Mystic herbs can be used to meditate while resting to improve a hero's deck. Hero has suffered an injury, 2 herbs can be used while resting to heal it. Coins. Obsidian coins are the most widely accepted currency on Ash following the events of the Cataclysm. Morale determined. Keep the party's morale high by making progress towards your next objective. A high morale will grant bonus armor and redraws in combat, as well as an increased chance of finding epic gear. Stamina. Civilization. Resting here will restore a large amount of stamina and some health for each hero. Okay. Continue. Welcome to Ash. To complete your quest to save Terralyn, you must undertake a perilous journey over the surface of a ravaged planet. Follow the golden objective marker to reach your next quest destination. Keep your supplies up and to find weapons and equipment crucial to your quest, the party must visit points of interest highlighted on the map. In your journey, you will need to keep track of your party's fatigue and morale levels. Keep an eye on your party's fatigue level to keep in top fighting form. To keep your party fresh, be sure to rest regularly by clicking this image. You'll get the most benefit from resting in ruins and settlements where you can find shelter from the harsh conditions of Ash. Resting requires food supplies. Requires food, okay. Because of the urgency of your mission, you only have a limited time to complete your objectives before despair overtakes your heroes. Take some time to explore, but keep morale high by making steady progress towards your objective, okay. Bookmarks. You can view your party's inventory, as well as the items currently equipped by clicking one of the hero portraits on the left of the book. So +3, +1, +2. Don't know. From here you can manage and view your hero's combat deck by rearranging equipment. Turn to the map, click the adventure bookmark. Choices matter. The game constantly saves your progress so you can leave and drop back in at any time, but there is no going back on your choices. You warned though, the land of Ash is brutal and unforgiving, and death in trials of fire is permanent. Your whole party is defeated in battle, you will need to start a new adventure. Okay, let's begin our trial. So this is the direction we want to be heading in, but there are a bunch of different things we could explore. No, I think it said ruins is good for resting, so maybe we don't want to go there just yet. It will cost 3%. Percent of what? Burnt forest, materials, food, herbs, equipment. Glasslands, materials, equipment, food. I don't know what materials are, what I need them for. Do we want to backtrack here first? Good chance of getting some more food by the looks of it. Good chance, or medium chance of food, medium chance of equipment. And it's a battle. Yeah, come on, let's go. Before long, Jarrah spots a group of hybrid who seem to be busy trying to rebuild a handful of buildings. An armed band comes towards you and immediately demands that the party leaves the area. Hybrids possess either 1 or 2 sets of horns protruding from the sides of their heads and varying numbers of spikes on their bodies, which offer significant protection. They are dark grey to black in colour, with thick black hooves instead of feet. Taller than humans and possess unmatched strength and superb climbing and jumping abilities. Their dark insulated skin and slow metabolism, they are especially good at adapting to their environment, recovering from injuries and tolerating the effects of the unpredictable, damaged sun. Hybrids remain a secretive, suspicious race, tend to keep to themselves. Fearful of the designs of other races, they have developed skills with metalworking and smithing, creating distinctive armor that adds to their frightening appearance. Their weapons often match hybrids' physical appearance, spiked clubs and halberds being the weapons of choice. A few hybrids have integrated into human societies and are highly sought after for their immense strength. Okay, maybe they want to be allies with me. Refuse to leave and try to force the hybrid to hand over some of their supplies despite their numbers. Oh, it's an armed band of hybrid. Hard battle. Food, or agree to leave the area. Seems kind of mean to just go and beat up a bunch of hybrid, demand their food. But I'm going to do it. Hard battle. Is this the best place to be starting? I don't know. There's only one of them. She does look fairly scary. Hybrid slaver. But how bad can only one enemy be? So, what do we know about, know what this 8 is here? Is that kind of her willpower? Oh, hang on, no, we've got 8 here as well. Cards in deck. 8 cards in deck. So our hunter cannot see her from where he is, which is a massive pain. Have to move to there. Or there. Okay, so this power costs more. Any kind of ranged attack? It doesn't look like it. I'm guessing she's melee. We can probably wait for her to come to us. Really like to get our ranger within combat range. That way. A bit of a risk that I get hit, but I think we could probably yeah, we don't need that. Oh, hang on, it's a power. And 2 after performing a melee attack. It's free. Time you play a card that deals melee damage and gain 1 willpower. I don't want to advance her, so well, do I? What if she comes up there? Does this hit everything? Yeah, I gotta be careful not to do friendly fire damage. can only keep one card anyway. So let's get rid of that. I think that's going to be hard to use. Oh, but that doesn't let... Yeah, that doesn't let the hunter move. The hunter to move, they have to discard one of their own cards. So how do we undo? Just click on it, I think, right? Okay, well, the power shot does more damage, although... Yeah. Let's move him there. Now we need one more mana. So we will get rid of that, and then he can use that. Let's move her there. Let's move her there. And then we have Unstable Blast ready if this thing comes and tries to hit any of us here. Which would let us play that. But let's actually play this. Every time you play a card that deals melee damage, gain 1 willpower. So that's probably best on Warrior. I would hope that we can kill it next go. Oh, but it's free to play. Oh, let's do it. And then we'll just hang on to that one. Ranged attack 1, then pull the target 3 spaces. Ah! Okay, well that's alright. If you're going to pull anybody towards you, pulling our warrior is fine by me. Okay, what can the ranger do? Nothing. I think I'm going to do a redraw. Because if I can get a good range damage... Yeah, I can still see that space. Let's get rid of all of those. Do a redraw. Power shot, ranged attack 5. But I need 2 points to be able to use it. Melee attack 2, then melee attack 2. Okay, she's really too far away to be much use. So we'll get rid of Unstable Blast. And again. And then do a power shot. And then we just have to generate 2 more. Double strike and finish her. Okay. That was supposed to be a hard battle. It was alright. So, we got 20 coins. Lash powder. Carrots. Food supplies. Flash powder. So it adds 2. It's quality 1. So whoever we give it to gets an additional redraw. Either our hunter or our warrior can use it. Adds 2 cards. Target enemy character discards a random active power. Phosphor Arrow, ranged attack 5. If the target is burning, deal 3 magic damage to all enemies within 3 spaces. Ooh, and with the Elementalist, we have a way of putting burning on people. So that's super powerful. So yes, let's take that. And let's give it to him. So from the inventory screen you can see the deck of skill cards each hero takes into battle along the bottom of the screen. You can customize this deck by leveling up heroes through battle, or by equipping each of them with a different weapons, items, and armor. By equipping or unequipping some items by dragging them to or from the anatomical slots on your character to see the effect it has on your hero's deck. Okay, so give him that. Okay, we like Phosphor Arrow. For sure, and then I can level up one hero. I think we will level up the Ranger. So drag a skill card from below to replace one of your old class skills, or click on a card to the left to upgrade it. Alright. So, move 2, gain 1 willpower, and your next attack this turn deals +1 damage. Okay, so that'll be good to replace Advance with. Melee attack 2 and draw a movement card from your deck or discard pile. I prefer this guy to be ranged, so I don't really want to do melee attacks with him. Pinning shot, ranged attack 2 and inflict immobilized if the attack is not blocked. Could be useful, quite expensive. Take aim. All attacks on a single target deal bonus damage equal to the resilience of this power. After attacking, this power loses 1 resilience. It's only a modest increase. Power shot will become a ranged attack 4. Well, I guess I better put some... Be better to put some other cards. Repositioning feels like something that I'm likely to do at the start of the battle, but not so much once the fight gets going. Well, don't know how useful this would be, really. Melee attack, though. We should get rid of these melee attack cards. It's not really what I want to do. Just quite expensive. Or is something like take aim better? It's going to be worth 6 extra damage on a target. It's quite a lot. Let's try that one. We'll swap it out for a swipe. Okay. Head to the ruins. We're kind of going the wrong way then, though. We are gonna lose some morale if we kind of head off that way. So let's wander back down this way. Burned forest. Among the petrified trees, you see a rattling Fletcher testing out a number of different lodestone arrows on 2 targets roughly 10 feet apart. So, the rattlings are Scarven, a primarily subterranean humanoid species that has proliferated since the Cataclysm, owing to the fact that they were protected in their network of underground burrows. Rattlings are slightly shorter. Excuse me. Rattlings are slightly shorter and leaner than most humans, but they possess superior speed and agility and are able to move with great stealth. Males and females are difficult to distinguish in their androgynously loose robes. Most clothing is an ill-fitting hodgepodge of styles and sizes, acquired through scavenging pieces of fabric. While their eyesight is reasonable during daylight hours, it affords them exceptional range and depth perception at night. Since the Cataclysm, rattlings have become the dominant species on Ash, and have established communities above ground in ruined human settlements. Rattling society on the surface of Ash had become somewhat anarchic and beset by infighting, which has claimed lives. Some rattlings have declared fiefdoms in former human townships. In the desperate battle for survival since the Cataclysm, the taking of human slaves has become increasingly common, causing ever-rising tensions between rattlings and humans. Lodestone is a rare mineral found deep within the earth that is highly prized for its ability to trap metal. It could be a very effective metal to manufacture projectiles from. Okay. Approach and offer to pay for her lodestone arrows and try to take her out with a well-placed arrow. I mean, food is kind of okay. Let's approach. She's not averse to the idea of doing business, but asks for some of obsidian for the arrows. So, we have 70. Jeez, okay, so we can't offer to hire her. The arrows. But we're gonna get food? Or we'd get arrows of some kind. No, I don't want to pay most of my money just for some food. Do we poodle over here? Yeah, let's poodle over here. You see a cart up ahead with a large covered section. You can make out a lone rattling in a suit of loose-fitting armor perched on the top step of the cart. He looks like he's supposed to be guarding it. Sneak around the front and see if you can enter that way. 50% health damage. 50% chance of health damage, 50% chance of reward. Send Rastin in to creep around the side and slit his throat. Get the reward, 50% chance of an injury. Or leave the rattling be. Let's go slit his throat. He's probably a slaver. It's fine. What is that skull? Oh, okay, don't rest here. Rastin approaches the cart silently, and with a flash of steel he slices open the unfortunate rattling's throat, who expires quietly. Help yourself to everything useful in the wagon, and then continue on your way. Nice, so some money. Sturdy bone, which will be a crafting material, lets me upgrade stuff, and a leather helm. Gives the rage ability, draw 2 cards, gain 1 willpower for every weakness card in hand. I'm assuming if we take these, we don't have to equip them. Shuffle a fatigue card into your deck. That kind of seems like something I would never want to use. I guess I'll just take it all. I don't have to use it. Maybe I can recycle it or something. How far away should we be exploring? Oh, there is a map here. Okay. I don't know how far we should venture. Oh, I guess the red... Ah, right, okay. So the red marks the points of interest. Maybe let's head down here and then come across to these 3 points of interest. Tired. Okay, so we need to find a place to rest. So we should probably go to the ruins to do that. I think it said resting in ruins is best. We are exposed where we are now. Come across the remains of an old castle atop a large hill. You were able to find a small cache of dried food in the main keep that will certainly help on the journey ahead. Okay. How does the upgrade stuff work? Weapons and armor. From this screen you can also view your hero's total armor and weapon quality values. Remember both in turn. For each point of armor provides 1 additional health at the start of every battle. A small buffer before you start taking permanent health damage. Character's total equipment quality provides a number of redraws, right, okay. How do we craft stuff? Okay, we have this card in our deck because we're fatigued. Like to rest. I guess we have to go somewhere that lets us craft. Sheltered. Resting here will restore a large amount of stamina and some health for each hero. Okay. Okay, well let's rest. We can't. After exploring for a short while, Malkin spots what appears to be an Elementalist's tower as part of the main keep. Adjacent is a lookout tower that is slightly higher than the first tower. Well, we're planning on resting, so taking a bit of health damage wouldn't be terrible, although injury wouldn't be good. Elementalists are students of the field of elemental magic. Elementalism essentially gives the user the power to transfer energy quickly from one state to another. This can be used to create great forces as well as rapidly heating or cooling objects, even the air, to cause spectacular effects. Okay, let's try it. Resting goes first and is able to grab hold of the parapets and pull himself safely up onto the other side. Malkin follows next and is helped up safely onto the other side. Ransack the wizard's chamber and uncover a number of useful items. Very nice. So a singed manual. Select a card in hand and shuffle a temporary copy into your deck. Target a character with a named effect. Create a card in hand that inflicts the same effect on one of its effects. I could use that to create extra burning cards for the Elementalist, for example. Frost Tome. Magic attack 2 and inflict chilled on the target. And the chilled is -1 to all melee ranged and magic damage dealt. -1 movement. Driving cold. Push 2 and inflict chilled 2 on all enemies. Okay, that's quite nice. Okay, so let's take all of those. We have space to equip them. Oh, in fact we have plenty of space to equip them. Do we want both of them though? Do we want that one? I think we want that. It's making her deck kind of big. I don't really have a good feel for how big or small we want to keep the decks. But I guess this also gives us another redraw as well, so... let's try it, see how it goes. Party's been travelling non-stop and now would be a good time to stop and rest before your heroes are too tired to fight effectively. The more sheltered your current location, the more effective your rest will be. If you can find a settlement or living world ruin to rest, such as your current location, also restore a little bit of health for all heroes. To make camp, click on the stamina tracker above the adventure map. Okay. Although your mission is urgent, you will need to stop to rest and recover stamina and health along the way. Each time you rest, your party will consume 1 unit of food. You can use the downtime and the resources you've collected to improve your hero's decks by choosing one of the available camp activities each time you rest. Try to do this whenever you can, as your time is limited. Regardless of the activity, you will always need 1 food and will restore stamina and health based on where you are camped. Okay. So, we could also heal an injury if we had one. We need herbs though, which we don't have. Meditate. Lets us upgrade or forget a class card from one hero. So let's upgrade an item. So, click on an item on the left to upgrade. What is with the red X? Oh, we need 2 bones to upgrade. Okay. That we just can't upgrade. Okay. So yeah, we don't have enough. Sufficient materials. Okay, so just rest. Then break camp, I guess. Okay, let's head over this way. It's that kind of slime. The rear-facing wall of a ruined bell tower has partially collapsed on one side, leaving it leaning precariously against the cliff face behind it. Climb the bell rope, though the noise could attract unwanted attention. Search among the stone blocks, bypass the tower, and carry on ahead. What is the advantage to doing battles? Like, should we avoid battles when we can? Does it give us experience of any kind? No, we actually have to level up. I guess there can be rewards from a battle. Let's try this. Elkin begins to climb, which makes the bell ring continuously. Unfortunately, this has attracted the attention of a band of charred, who she spots approaching. Okay, that's fine. Okay. 3 of them, all with 10 hit points. Alright. What can our ranger see? 2 of them. I'd like to get some ranged attack cards. Well, swipe is useless, so we'll get rid of that. Likewise, I don't want to be charging in. Disrupt, not very useful right now. That is range damage. It's not a super large amount of range damage. Redraw. we'll just use this to prepare. They're gonna have to come to us. I think they're all melee attackers. So we'll do the same for her, and oh, we need 1 willpower. Oh, I did that wrong. I should have played this first, because it's the first card you play. It costs -1 willpower, and the other was free. So that was a bit dumb. Defend 2 after performing a melee attack. Sure. Well, let's get rid of that then. And then put that on her. And do we want to keep those? I guess we'll keep them. They give us some movement. Might be useful next go. Ooh, he closed the distance. Uh-oh, one of your heroes is in position to perform a combo strike. After a melee attack on an enemy, any other friendly characters will automatically perform a combo for 1 additional point of damage. Okay. Where a character cannot perform a combo strike if they are adjacent to more than a single enemy. Mouse over an enemy with a melee attack card, you will see a preview of which friendly characters can and cannot make a combo strike. Friendlies that can will be highlighted with a yellow glow. Okay. Yeah, so this is somewhat dangerous. Two, 3, so I could do a force missile on that near one. Which will put damage on him as well. Advance there. He can't perform a combo strike. But if he attacks with a melee attack, then everybody else next to them will. So if he does that, why are we not seeing a combo from the... Oh yeah, we are. Yellow and yellow, right? Okay, that's pretty good. Although, was it? Okay, I'll just do a straightforward swipe to finish off this guy. And then we'll advance. But we can do a double strike, and our hunter will do a combo strike. That will kill this one. In fact, the combo strike would trigger twice as well. That now frees up the hunter to do one of his ranged attacks. So got no energy left. It's okay. It's an expensive card. Get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna do take aim on him. Can I do that? Oh, it's a power. All attacks on it. Okay, so I put it on him. And then I do phosphor arrow. Which then, if I'm right, that should do 3 bonus damage. So it should do 8 damage. Yes. Okay. He's gonna come and hit us now, though. Probably. Maybe. He didn't. Okay. I guess this is why it's good leaving our hunter with some melee attack cards. But that's fine, we have one. So, ooh, hang on there. He's put 2 shield up. So that would not kill him. So instead we will advance our warrior. And then we can do this, and then we'll get a combo with the warrior, which will finish him off. Oh, that did kill him. Okay, I missed some in there. Alright. Oh yeah, and okay, so that's another reason to do a battle, is we can level up our heroes when we do. So we definitely want to seek out the battles. So 20 coins, cloth wraps, treated leather, which is an upgrade material. Okay, anybody can use it. Your attacks deal bonus damage equal to the cost of the previous non-move card played. Move 2 and gain 1 willpower. The next card you play will cost -1 willpower. Okay, I kind of like that. Maybe good for the warrior. He has some expensive cards for sure. Let's level her up. Savage Blow. Melee attack 6. Enemies cannot perform combo strikes on their next go. I mean, that's just better than... Certainly better than the basic Wild Swing, which deals 3 to 6 damage. Costs more. And doesn't have the effect. Oh my god, that's way better. What else have we got though? Tackle. Move 3, then inflict weakened on all adjacent enemies. That's quite nice as well. Character deals -3 damage on the next attack and cannot perform combo strikes. Counter Strike. Melee attack 4, then draw a card. Card cannot be played. Cancel a restriction when you're the target of a melee attack. Okay, a bit weird. Goad. All attacks deal +1 damage per adjacent enemy. Also like that. I think I'd rather have a guaranteed. Use the cost of the cards. Have a guaranteed 6 points of damage. I think there is a card that you can get that guarantees that any cards that have a range of effect will always deal their maximum, but you kind of want to avoid that. Okay, we can take a detour up here and then down in the direction we're supposed to be going. Oh, we're tired. Well, we can rest over here as well. Might find some food too. You enter an ancient living world castle. Teetering over the edge of a blasted hill, a quick inspection of the courtyard uncovers an armory hanging over the edge of the drop. Living World is the name given to the time before the Cataclysm. Only fragments of knowledge have been gleaned about it, found through picking through the ruined remnants of settlements. Reveal something about the landscape or people that used to inhabit Ash. Okay, try to salvage something from the armory. Health damage, injury, reward. Oh, guaranteed health damage. An injury and reward. We're about to rest though. Let's do it. Party sheepishly gathers what they can from the armory, but as Jarrah turns to leave, a deafening crack signals that supports have given way. As you sprint for the exit, Jarrah is hit by a falling piece of masonry and pinned to the floor. Rastin quickly turns around and pulls her up, bloodied, and continues to run for the exit. Jarrah has been injured. Okay, minor injury. Card does nothing, just clogs up our deck. Oh, to remove injuries we need herbs. Forgot about that. Oh well. We did get a bunch of stuff. A lot of money. A spiked mace. Melee attack 2. Target discards 1 card for every 2 damage taken. Low to the head. Melee attack 5. The target discards a random active power. That's pretty nice. Metal breastplate. Armor 4. Defend 2 after performing a melee attack. We already have that card in our Warriors deck, I think. Armored Advance. Move 2, defend 3, and gain 1 willpower. Shuffle an exhausted card into your deck. Do I like that? I don't know. Leather shield. And another sturdy bone. Okay. What are we gonna do here? Spiked mace is probably good. And it's probably good for... Oh. Burn sword gives us double strike. Double strike is good. Oh, but we can equip it with 2 weapons. Armor 4. Ah, right, okay. We're getting the card from the bone armor, so this just keeps the same card and gives us another one. Armored Advance. Shuffle an exhausted card into our deck. What is an exhausted card? Nothing good. But it is an improvement. It gives us another redraw. Not that I've been using I should be probably using the redraws more than I am. She's a warrior. Come on, let's put that on her. Walk. Why did walk come into our deck? Did it come into our deck? Okay, no, I just misread that. Okay, so the leather helmet we got earlier we decided we didn't want. Leather shield. Anybody want a leather shield? A hunter, maybe? Gives him an extra armor. And a defend. So sure, let's try it. It's worried about how much I'm bloating my deck, but I guess these are all basic cards, or most of these are basic cards in here. So diluting them with should be better cards is probably not a bad thing. Okay, let's rest. So we can do some upgrading. We really need to find some herbs, especially now that we're injured. Okay, so we can upgrade these things. So we could upgrade our Hunter's Spear. We get a melee attack or ranged attack 3. Hits anyone behind the target. That's pretty nice. Bone sword. Wait, she's not... I thought we changed bone sword. Oh, no, we didn't. Right, we gave her 2 weapons. Ooh, melee attack 3, then melee attack 3. Effectively doubles the effectiveness of the attack. It's better than that. Or Shaman Rod, which upgrades Flame Fan. 4 damage and inflict burning 2 to all characters in the target area. That's nice. I like Flame Fan, but I worry that it's going to be difficult to use without burning our characters. So this is probably the best bet. So click on an item. So how do we actually upgrade it? Do we just say rest and then that does the upgrade? Yes. Right, okay. So, and it's increased this. Okay, so let's break camp. Okay, we better head towards our objective because our morale is starting to drop a little bit. Okay, 2 question marks right next to each other. Last lands and a town, okay. A group of charred moves around a great symbol of a 9-pointed star carved into the earth in a frenzied dance, all the while staring at the sun. Watch from a distance, and as the sun sets, they leave quietly in a single file column. Alkin scours the sacred site for anything useful and finds something shiny near the charred symbol. 108 coins. Nice. Town. Shop. On investigating a commotion, you find a mob of rattling thugs surrounding a figure on the floor, the group are viciously attacking and goading what looks to be a human trader who has come to the city looking for goods. Leave the group and continue on towards the marketplace. Try to help out the human. Let's try and help the human. As Rastin approaches the group, one of the rattlings turns and barks a warning to stay out of this. The surrounding rattling crowd watches you warily. Leave the human to his fate. You're not looking for a fight. Intervene on the man's behalf, although this will almost certainly turn violent. So the right thing to do is going to mean that we can't go to the shop by the looks of it. But it will give us money and battle, which is a chance to upgrade our characters. Never been to a shop before, so it would be good to know what is in them. I don't know whether I can buy herbs from the shop, which would let me heal the injured person in my party. Still don't know what this +7 here is, +3, +1. What is that? Can I work that out? Oh, armor 7. Right, okay. What are we going to do? Thoughts? Oh, I feel terrible about I want to see what a shop is, so I'm going to the shop. And I've got a load of money. 181. What can we do? We can sell... Yeah, let's sell that. We right-click to sell. Yes. Oh yeah, okay, so there is a reason to take items even if we don't want to equip them. Oh, and we can directly buy food and herbs here. So if a hero suffered an injury, 2 herbs can be used while resting to heal it. So we do have an injury. So let's buy... can we? Seemed I could click on that, but I cannot click on that. No, I guess I... Oh, I guess I can sell. Right, that's for selling them. And we have to be available to buy here, which they are not. It's a shame. Okay. Well, we're never gonna use that helmet, so let's sell that. We could upgrade to a mace. Or Elementalist. It kind of feels wrong to give an Elementalist a mace. Mithril Maul. We can afford it as well. Overhead Slam, melee attack 5, then shuffle an exhausted card into your deck. Melee attack 8, and then push 2 spaces. First melee attack you perform each turn deals +3 damage. We can only equip that on our... Oh, on our warrior. Right. I don't know how much food I'm going to need, so I'm going to buy... Oh, there's literally only one available to buy. Let's buy 2. Let's buy... Oh, no, I can't afford them all. Okay, well, never mind. Let's buy the burn. We don't need spear. Bow. We could give the bow to our hunter. Ranged attack 2, deal double damage if the target is immobilized or is not adjacent to any other character or obstacle. It's not bad. It's not bad. Sure. Got a spare slot anyway. And I think that'll do. So we could rest. We don't have enough herbs. We are kind of low. Do I want to rest again? Yeah. Well, do I? Sure. What is this? Is this where we're heading for? Ooh. Is that? Judging by the broken slate headstones scattered around, it looks like you're in the remains of a human graveyard. Start digging up the graves. 50% health damage, 25% epic reward, 25% legendary reward. Oh, we can't. We have to. We have to. For a while you hear the disconcerting sound of steel on bone. You find iron hinges, but the wooden coffin must have decayed away completely. You find a crystal clear circular gemstone. Legendary. Okay, soul gem. No idea. That doesn't upgrade anything that we have at the moment. Maybe it'll be useful later. Had to be done there. What is this thing? I kind of want to chase her. On approaching a group in the burning haze, you soon realize that it is a small band of charred leading 2 prisoners. Cultist approaches the party and offers Malkin a reward if she will allow them to continue to their destination in peace. Well, the charred... Oh, hang on. Charred are humanoid survivors of the Cataclysm, whose bodies are marked with varying degrees of burns. The skin has the appearance of a volcanic landscape, with black and ash-grey patches interspersed with deep orange fissures that glow like magma. They wear dark grey masks that protect their vulnerable heads. Like humans, they do not seem to need warmth and shelter. The charred are naturally hostile, and compromising and unpredictable, making them an especially dangerous enemy. They are tenacious, vicious, and relentless in combat, and aren't as beholden to food supplies as other races. form of caste hierarchy seems to exist among Charred according to the scale of their injuries and mind alteration. Those with scorch marks covering the vast majority of their bodies seem to exert control over those Charred possessing limited burns. Their hardiness and adaptability have led to their proliferation across the various different terrains of Ash. Their numbers now rival those of humans. Okay. Battle 66% chance of a new follower. Okay, well I haven't got a follower yet. I'm okay with food, so let's fight. Charred hisses viciously at your refusal and flames start appearing from around hands. Elite enemies. Uh-oh. You've encountered an elite enemy. They are generally tougher and more dangerous than standard enemies, but more importantly, each has a unique and dangerous ability that you should always be aware of. To view the ability, hover over it. Okay, give me the bad news. Volatile. Deal 2 magic damage to all adjacent enemies whenever the cultist takes damage. So I do not want to let these get close to me. So now would be a good time. What was our... Did we have pinning shot? Did we take that? Oh, we didn't take it, did we? We took phosphor arrow instead. But this push could be more helpful. Frostbolt. Deal damage to an enemy anywhere on the map. That's just a regular Charred warrior. Okay, so she's the dangerous one. You'd think they would be immune to burning or something as well, but who knows? Okay, let's do that. -1 to movement and all damage dealt. That is going to be helpful. So yeah, having a warrior beat up on this thing is a bad idea. My ranger, my hunter can't see her yet. I gotta be careful. If I put my guys together and she closes the distance to us, then when we hit her we're gonna do damage to multiple of our characters. Okay, well... do it. Oh, that's good. It tells me when, so I only have to move there to get her in line of sight. Keep the other one in line of sight as well, but I can't. Okay, so let's do that then. We're gonna take aim. Yeah, I think we are. Named effects are ongoing effects that can help or hinder characters in battle. Named effects are shown in card descriptions in bold, such as burning or exposed. While all named effects have a unique disadvantage or benefit, they all follow the same basic rules. A named effect will last until the end of the affected character's turn. Applying the same named effect more than once will not double up the effect, but will increase the duration, so it may last longer than a single turn. While active, they are displayed as icons on the top right of the affected character. Okay. So I need to get 2 willpower to be able to cast this, which will do 8 damage, which is pretty tasty. I think I want to let them... Do I want to let them come to us? She probably can't get very far, given I've decreased her movement speed, so... yeah. Let's just do that. added some extra effect, but... okay, down to 2 health, that's good. Guess we could... Sure what I want to keep. Let's do that. Do I want to get rid of that? I want to keep it for next go. Might not be able to move very far, so I might need that to close the distance, although I don't really want to hit her with with melee because of the fact that she'll do damage back to me. But I may want to move, I guess, to deal with this guy. So yeah, let's hang on to that card and let's end our turn there. Ooh. Ow! Oh, and so take aim comes off. Well, that's okay, because we did 3 extra damage last game with take aim, so we can live with that. And our armor absorbed the damage, so that's fine. I guess she's also got 7 armor, so we can afford to take a bit of damage anyway before we get too worried about things. Phosphor Arrow I'd really like to combine with Flame Fan, but can't really. Whether I try and charge up there with her. I guess I could do that. Do Phosphor Arrow on her to kill her. It's like a little bit of a waste. Actually, let me discard those. Get a redraw. Arrow shot, strike through. Okay, ranged attack 2, that's all I need. So I can do that with 1. Then I could do... Oh, actually, these 2 together will not take the chart out. Let's get rid of cantrip, don't really need that. Don't really need that. Let's do strike through because it's cheap. Just to burn all of her cards, just to let these 2 do more stuff. Let's see, we can advance there. Can I get line of sight through other characters? It's dark green. What does that mean? It looks like it's still clear line of sight. Perhaps I should do this first. Okay, let's do phosphor. Melee attack 5. 2. I can discard that to close the distance. And then I've just got to find 3 points worth, which I could do. By discarding all of these. Right, that's going to do it. I think so. Discard, discard, discard. Smack. Smack. Okay. Forged metal. Rare crafting material. Okay, nice. Okay. So it looks like we have to maybe level up our heroes in a balanced way. We've got to level up everybody once before we can start leveling them up again, maybe. I'm assuming we can level up multiple times. Okay, Elementalist. What are we going to do for her? What do we like? Time we play card. Deals magic damage to gain 1 willpower. Stable blast. Advance. Okay, what have we got? Earth grab. Inflict, immobilized, and defend 2 to all characters in target area. Storm conduit. After playing a card that deals damage, deal 2 magic damage and inflict shocked to a random enemy within 4 spaces. Shocked whenever hit by a melee or ranged attack, deal 1 status damage to all friendlies within 2 spaces. After playing a card that deals damage, deal 2 magic damage. A random enemy within 4 spaces. Oh, that could be good. Chain lightning. Windwalk, move to any free space within 3 spaces and gain 1 willpower. Ignores characters and obstacles. That could be handy. I mean, a lot of her abilities need an element of positioning. Static discharge, deal 2 magic damage and inflict shocked on an enemy within 2 spaces. And then jump to a different enemy within 2 spaces and repeat. Ooh, I almost like that more than Storm Conduit. You know, Storm Conduit kind of stays in play, but that does it twice. Let's take static discharge instead of unstable blast. Unstable blast is a bit situational. After being released, one of the prisoners, a hybrid scavenger, offers to come with you in gratitude for freeing him from the slavers. Accept his offer for help. Okay, new follower. Velk. Scavenger. Plus 20% obsidian rewards, okay. Okay, let's keep heading down this way. Enter a small human settlement. You see a cloaked figure running towards you. It looks suspiciously like the figure has just carried out a robbery. Then again, he or she might be a victim fleeing from an attacker. I have a reasonable amount of money. Let's take the decision. Yara grabs the girl by the arm and holds onto her firmly. In her right hand, she is clasping a large jewel. Take the jewel off her, demand that she returns the jewel to where it belongs, or let the girl go. Well, we got kind of a jewel thing before that was like an upgrade material that we didn't seem to be able to use, so let's do the good option. Realizing she can't maneuver out of this predicament, she hands over the jewel but begs you not to turn her over to the guards because she is certain to lose her hand as a punishment. You take pity on her, release her, and travel to the sanctuary in the town. The sanctuary is a place of solemn reflection with its quiet hall, where many peoples of Ash still worship the gods. It also functions as a refuge for the poor and sick. Sanctuaries are traditionally devoted to the worship of the 4 elemental gods of Ash. However, since the Cataclysm, most sanctuaries and their followers now exclusively worship Igna, the goddess of fire, who many believe usurped the other gods during the time of the Cataclysm and now holds dominion over the astral plane. Sanctuary's Magister thanks you for returning the jewel and asks if there is anything you'd like to take in payment. When a worshipper dies with no living relatives, their belonging ends up here. Okay, silk robe. Which would be an upgrade for the Elementalist. Minor power potion. Create a card that deals magic damage from a choice of 3. Okay, well... what does this give us? Prepare. So this would change... gives us an armor. I don't love it. Creates a card that deals magic damage. The advantage of giving that to her is that that works well with burning. Potentially. I mean, yeah, I could give it to somebody else. It wouldn't really matter, but she's an elementalist. She should have the potions. Okay, so we could rest. Do we want to rest? Possibly not yet. Is that where we're heading for? The yellow? Take both of these. Ahead of you is a tall, dark, column-like structure with sharp peaks and troughs that make it look like a colossal, flickering fire has been frozen in stone. Taking a few more steps towards it, the air temperature falls rapidly and your breath becomes icy. Explore the column, health damage and decision, or continue on your way. Restin volunteers for the task and runs straight for the opening. Inside there is a spiral stone staircase heading upwards and a wooden ladder leading downwards. Let's go up. Inside you find an ancient human man who offers to trade you a spellbook in exchange for a vial of soul-scarred blood. Soul-scarred are those born with an elemental, with a scarred soul. That's us, I think. Sheer amount of energy released into the astral plane caused immense devastation. Many souls were obliterated or fused with each other, even the souls of some of the living inhabitants of Ash. Those with a fused or scarred soul will have a strong affinity for mysticism and will be more sensitive to souls lingering in the world, ghosts. A scarred soul is often more a curse than a blessing. Fusing of souls will often leave the being with fleeting or even vivid memories of other lives. Such inconsistencies can often leave people confused as to what is real. In worst cases, will break the minds of those unable to rationalize the overlapping perspectives in their head. Agree to his demands, give a vial of Rastin's blood. Offer him payment instead for one of his tomes. Rastin, you can donate some blood. Is he going to take more health damage? He might. I can rest here though. Oh, he did. Oh god, 3 damage. Aegis Tome. Wing Smash, magic damage 1 and push 4 on all adjacent enemies. Any targets that take damage discard 1 card. Abjuration. Every time you play a non-power card, defend equal to its original cost. Not sure that was worth it. We are definitely resting there. And we can upgrade. So that is good. Oh, we can only upgrade the thing we're not using. Silk robe. 3 cards and choose 2 to put on top of your deck. You upgrade its quality or armor as well. Wait, how do we know what the cost is to upgrade? Oh, it's 1 of each of those. Are we going to equip it? Oh, sure. Okay. Need more herbs. Where are the herbs? I haven't had any herbs yet. Okay. Great camp. Herbs, chance of herbs. Enter the remains of a human settlement that has been taken over by ratlings. A few guards are blocking the path ahead and spot you and demand a toll to enter. Yeah, that's to you. Ooh, there's 4. 4 ranged enemies. Hopefully this wasn't a mistake. Can he hit anything from there? No. It's very hard for him to get in range, but then if he can't hit them, they can't hit us either. They're gonna have to move first. Card may be recycled, okay. We are going to recycle that. And we're going to recycle blow to the head and minor injury. Need to move. Needs to close the distance. Actually, she should probably move down there, although her elemental stuff has the potential to be useful. Yeah, she better move down here, because she's got lots of armor as well. Let's undo that. Just looking to get rid of that. Gonna move there. Defend 2 after performing a melee attack. I think that's gonna come in useful. Will be useful if she ever gets there. get a bead on any of these guys. Well, this one's going to pop out in a minute. So let's hang back here so I can keep my field of view down to the bottom as wide as possible as well. He pops out here, I can shoot him. These move forward, I can shoot them. Maybe we should play a block. We'll hold on to snapshot for next go. We want to hold on to double strike. We want to get rid of that, I think. Let's get rid of that as well and draw two more. Double down, target a character with a named effect. Create a card in hand that inflicts the same effect for one of its effects. Why can't I redraw? Well, I could redraw. Can I target myself? Oh, target a character. Does it work like this? No. How does this work? Target character that has a named effect? Is that what that means? If I inflict burning on something, then I... maybe that's it. If one of them is burning, I can use this on that character to create another card that has burning in my hand. Less useful, let's get rid of that because she probably needs the extra defense anyway. Because we're going to get shot at a lot here, I think. Oh, look at how bunched up they are. Oh, come on. Magic attack 2 to a target within 3 into 1 random enemy within 2 spaces of the target. Oh, I need 1 willpower. Okay. Our ranger here, he has more options. Oh, but then he can't hit that one. So we're going to get rid of advance. I really want to set them on fire. Although he can't hit anybody down at the bottom anyway, so... not worth it. I think I want to hang on to that. Target an enemy character discards a random active power. None of them have random active powers. You may use no more than one redraw each turn. So what's the point of having multiple redraws then? Is the redraws last for the entire battle? Maybe they do. Okay, well we can do that now. It normally costs 2. Well, let's discard that. Swipe is the weakest. Let's do it again. Wild Swing is going to cost too much. To there. We could then finish off one of them. Probably do that. Did his offensive stance after he shot me. Oh. Speak too soon. Okay. He is now retreated, which is annoying. Can't hit him. Okay, well she definitely needs to advance. Maybe I should have done Flame Fan first though. Move where I can see that guy. It's gonna take 2 movements to do that. I better do that. Strike through will be good enough to kill him. So get rid of power shot. Go there, then I can see him, and then strike through. Okay, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Do Savage Blow. And then do Swipe to finish him off. Play that. Magic Attack 3. Draw a card and destroy it. Deal bonus damage. That ranged? Doesn't say ranged. I don't think I can use either of them anyway. I'm going to do damage to her. But that's okay, she's got a shield actually, so we can do some friendly damage. Let's get rid of that. Move her there. And then we'll do that. Okay, yeah, so now everybody's leveled up, we can start leveling up again. Alright. Hand wraps. Attacks deal bonus damage equal to the cost of the previous non-move card played. And that, okay, let's level up our ranged guy first. So what have we got? A summon. Bone Wolf can perform combo strikes in response to ranged attacks. And all combo strikes deal +1 damage. Ooh, that's quite nice. Seems fun. Expensive, but... Signal shot, range attack 3, then activate all other friendly characters. Activated unit can perform a free move 2 action. Ooh, that's quite nice. Take aim again, we've already got. Shelter, move any other friendly character, then defend 2 and activate that character. Interesting abilities. I like this. It's a good... yeah. Oh, I'm so tempted to take the Bone Wolf. Cost 3 though. That would help our warrior close the distance. It's so expensive. This is kind of not particularly useful at the moment. It's a bit too expensive for the benefit it gives. We sometimes need a melee attack, but yeah, nah, not really. He's not supposed to be a melee person, so I'm going to get rid of Swipe. Because we can use these ones as melee attacks if we need to anyway, so... So, what do I like? I like either Signal Shot or Bone Wolf. I could upgrade one of these cards as well, is the other option. But I don't know, I feel like it's better to get the basic cards out of our deck. How does the movement on this guy work? Summon characters have no deck and do not play skill cards but get 1 basic action each round which they may use to attack. Will he move? Or will he just stay wherever I summon him? You know what? I don't know. But let's... it seems kind of cool, so I'm going to take it anyway. Let's see what it does. Okay, so we are getting close to our target. But I think I've got time to head over here and check these out. That's what we're going to do. I'd like to get some more herbs so I can heal the injury. Let's see. As you move into the main square, it seems like the entire town is here. One member of the crowd tells you they're all assembled for the Fallowfield axe throwing, where onlookers compete to cut down executed criminals from the gallows. Participate in this peculiar game. Job. 25% obsidian. What's that mean? 25% chance of getting some money. See if you can steal any supplies or items from the tavern or nearby houses while the townsfolk are distracted. Sounds immoral, so I'm not going to do that. Patiently wait for the game to be over. So we pay 20 for a 25% chance of presumably getting more. When in Rome, let's participate in the local traditions. You join the queue, and by the time you've reached the front, there is a hat full of money awaiting the winner. Restin tries his luck, but missing narrowly with the crude weighted axe. Boo. The game is finished. A market stall at the opposite end of the square opens up again. I still got no herbs. Am I ever going to find any herbs? I do wonder. Crafting materials, good. Bone shield. Melee attack deals damage equal to your current defense. Forged metal for upgrading that stuff. I don't know how much of this we need to upgrade those items. What have we got? 172. Got 4 provisions. I feel like we're getting close to the end of our journey, but I don't know whether there's a step after where we're going or not. I don't know whether I should buy any more food. I'm going to hold off for now. Let's take some, let's take the upgrade materials. Which can we afford? Let's take another one of these in case we need another one. We're in a settlement, are we? Can we not rest? Can rest. And we probably should rest. We're still fairly fresh. Could go to the ruins and then rest. Maybe that is better. In the remains of a human town, you spot a peculiar sight. There is a lone ratling overloading a pack lizard with dozens of tattered human garments. Agree to escort her back to her hometown. Side quest. Okay, we've not done a side quest before. Sure. Ratling thanks you and quickly finishes strapping up her curious horde before leading you out of town and pointing out the direction of her home. Escort Rattling Tailor. Okay. Hopefully not far. Okay, that's not too far. Is that where we're going? I assume that's where we're going. No mouse server. Why are we not getting a mouse server on these now? Because we've been there, we can't go back. Okay. Well, let's escort the tailor. You reach the hometown of your rattling companion. Your guide takes you inside and introduces you to her partner, who is busy carving up the carcass of one of the couple's lizards. Okay. Click hero to level up. Okay, let's level up our warrior. Oh yeah, she has a ton of basic attacks. Can we replace them with something better? Move adjacent to a target unit. And then melee attack 3. Yeah, I've been feeling like I've been missing cards that let me move and then attack. So maybe that's good, I don't know. All attacks deal +1 damage per adjacent enemy. It's kind of a situation you don't want to be in because then the enemies can do combo attacks on you. So I don't know about that. Choose a friendly character. All damage to that character is transferred to you until the start of the next turn. That's not bad given I've got 7 armor. Or I can upgrade. Upgrade Savage Blow to melee attack 8 would be quite nice. Let's take a Protect. She is tanky. Oh, we get some food as well. Lovely. And a local trader, but now we've got no money. So that's no good. Oh, look, the trader's got herbs. God damn it. The first time I find herbs and I've got no money to buy them. Oh, okay. Did I want to equip this on... Check that, did I? Magic damage 1 and push 4 on adjacent enemies every time you play a non-power card. Defend equal to its original cost. Also hand wraps. Get rid of the shield. That might be better than the shield. I mean, having said that, the shield came in useful last go. Bonus damage equal to the cost of the previous non-move card played. Yeah, put that on there, and let's give her the shield. If she gets caught, I don't know, feels a bit weird to give an Elementalist a shield, but whatever. We're not going to use this. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a rest here and upgrade. So, a few things we can upgrade here. So we can upgrade... Wait, our Elementalist is using a spiked mace? Oh no, sorry, I'm reading that wrong. That's our warriors using that. It does need 2 of those blue bars to upgrade it. Feels kind of nice. Okay. Let's go with a spiked mace upgrade. Oh, I can only upgrade 1 item though. I do have to pick. Okay, that's fine. Do I? Or can I do it again? Or am I oh, okay, I can do it multiple times, I guess, but then I'm consuming more food. So we'll just do it the once, I guess. A tune item? What's this? Use a soul gem to permanently copy an item skill card into your deck. Oh, that's what they are. To permanently copy an item skill card. Select a hero portrait. Then select an item on the left to add 1 of its cards to your deck permanently. Why can't I do that? Because I gotta do it like this for some reason. Oh, I can then pick any item, so I could add that to his deck. Is right? Is that what that's saying? Huh. So even if I change equipment, I will still have that card. Or I would have a copy of that card. Interesting. I'm tempted to give... Hang on. Oh, I can't... Okay, so there's some limits as to which cards you can put in whose deck. I'd like to put Flame Fan into his deck because he has that Phosphor Arrow. That might make it easy for him to trigger that effect, but it looks like I can't do that for whatever reason. I don't know. Do I want to... I guess it lets me put another copy of the card in my deck. Don't know, I'm going to leave that for now. I'm not really sure what I want to do there. Okay. I think we are almost at our destination. I'm assuming, yeah, this is our destination. So... we should do some more exploring first then, because I want to rest one more time before we go into, if this is going to be the final battle, because he's got a point of damage already. Let's see what else we can get. Resting comes across an abandoned backpack nestled between some rocks. As he picks up the pack to investigate, a human approaches, claiming he looted the backpack and offers 2 spare water skins in exchange. I don't think we need food. The man has left. You investigate the contents of the backpack. Some more crafting materials. Okay, well that might let us craft some extra stuff. Oh, there's 2 points of interest over here. I guess the only downside if we spend too long faffing around is that our morale is going to go down. But I don't really know how fast that declines. Let's head over here. Come across a small vault in a vile-looking temple with a bizarre-looking antechamber. Malkin inspects the inscriptions here, and it seems that a human sacrifice is required in this chamber if you were to venture deeper into the vault. Trick Velik the Scavenger into entering the chamber and lose and activate the device. Lose follower, epic reward, food. Also, definitely questionable moral choices in this game. Yeah, he's been... I think his benefit is to give us extra money, and I don't think that's super useful, especially now we're near the end. So, sorry, Velk. He should be called Velik. Velk is a weird name. Once he is in position, Malkin recites the incantation. Immediately there is an intense deep red glow from the sacrifice chamber and you hear a scream that is suddenly silenced. The huge metal door slides open. Sorry about that. You step inside to find an ancient storeroom perfectly preserved despite the generations that have passed. So money, carrots, concealed bow. Which gives a sleep dart, ranged attack 2 for every 2 damage dealt. Shuffle a temporary fatigue card into the target's deck. Acid flask. Ranged attack 1 and inflict acid on the target. Whenever acid is inflicted, deal 1 status damage per stack of damage. I think that's limited utility, but okay. And another phosphor arrow. Okay, well, can't complain. Acrobats braces. Move 5 and then draw a card. Ooh. Agile. The first time you play a move card each turn, draw a card and gain 2 defense. That will be good on our warrior for closing the distance to combat. So yeah, very nice. So, braces. Ah, that does mean I've got to lose these. I think that's better. And the ranger. Okay, what are we getting rid of? Snapshot. Deal double damage if the target is immobilized or not next to anyone else. Melee 3 or range 2 and hits anyone directly behind. Yeah, that's kind of... Usually there isn't anybody behind. So we'll do that. Those would be an upgrade. For him, attack steal bonus damage equal to the cost of the previous non-move card played. Oh, we already have that. Where's that coming from? That's coming from those. Oh, well, okay. Yeah. Yeah, then. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yep, happy with that. We're in shelter, so we could rest now. This is also shelter, though. So we're still fresh. Let's go here first. You hear sounds of labour coming from the ruins, and soon come upon a group of hybrid toiling to repair a section of the structure. Jerry is greeted by a friendly band of mercenaries descended from the hybrid who called this home before the cataclysm. Agree to spend a day training with the hybrid, level up. You cannot spend the time, so continue on your journey. We got carrots. Okay. Draining strike. Melee attack 1, gain 2 willpower. Inflict immobilized and defend 2 to all characters in the target area. Move to any free space within 3 spaces. Gain a willpower. If you are attacked by an adjacent enemy, inflict burning 2 on the attacker. Ooh, that's another way to get burning up. I like that. I like. I like it better than cantrip, so I'm gonna swap that out. Shield bash. Okay. Party's morale has dropped to wavering. This means you have lost the benefits of having high morale, but otherwise shouldn't be a problem. You can improve morale by making progress towards your next objective. Oh, okay. Are we too close now? Okay, upgrade item. More damage and burning 2. Like that, if we can. I haven't been able to make much use of this. It's hard to get in position, but the burning works well with the hunter's ability, so I am going to do that. Okay, everybody's at full health. Okay, let's try to get determined. Yay, we're back to determined. Okay, good. Let's go for it then. I think we're in a pretty good place. I don't know though. I haven't fought the final battle before, obviously. So let's see. As you approach the ruin described in Naya's writings, you spot an immense shape flittering above the broken buildings. Given its height advantage and the sparse terrain around, there is no way of approaching without being noticed. Sure enough, even though Rastin tries to approach with stealth, the devil moth suddenly pauses in midair and then darts quickly in the party's direction. I'm assuming this is the final fight. It might not be. It might not be. Let's see. Ooh, okay. It's certainly a boss. Boss enemies are among the toughest enemies you will face. A single boss will be a match for your entire party. Like elite enemies, all bosses have a unique special ability that is always active. In addition, they have 2 additional advantages. First, they all receive bonus willpower at the start of each turn. Finally, all powers active on a boss will start with extra resilience, meaning the boss can take more damage before they are discarded. Alright then. At the start of turn, create a free fly card in hand. Don't know what that does. Guess I'm going to find out. Probably lets him move near me. Okay. That's going to block my line of sight. Oh, pain. Okay, well I could do... Hang on. When do I get the damage bonus? My first attack on a single target. Okay, so I can move and then do Sleep Dart. And that will shuffle 2 fatigue cards into his deck. Which would be good. I have the advance, so I can move. So I can get him in line of sight as well. Blow to the head, agile. The first time you play a move card each turn, draw a card and then gain 2 defense. Shape elements. Fire shield. Swipe. Okay, swipes useless other than allowing me to move. First card I play is 1 cheaper. So let's play that for... I can play it on anyone though. I can play that on anyone, I think. So maybe I should play it on whoever is most likely to be attacked, which is going to be maybe the warrior if I push her forward. But she's also more likely to take damage, which takes 2 points of damage. Fire shield goes away. So really it's only going to be any good for setting the enemy on fire for the first attack. But we'll do it. Okay, so swipe is not useful. Actually, let's undo that. Let's move her first. And we'll move her. And we'll move him. And we'll do Sleep Dart. I hope that... Did that shuffle, or did it not because it was hit? It was absorbed by the armor. Don't know. I would like to keep that for next go. 2 magic damage to all characters in target area for each different named effect they have. Each character takes 4 magic damage per stack of burning. Target friendly. Activate, gains +1 movement. And draws a card. I'm gonna do that. Because maybe next go he will attack the warrior, he'll be burning, and then I can play that to do 8 damage to him. I'm gonna keep low to the head, because it's a big attack. He may come and smack us, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's end our turn. Move to any free space, any something. Magic damage 2, push forward at all adjacent enemies. Yeah, okay, he's on fire there, which is great. It's exactly what we wanted. By equipping good quality weapons and items, your heroes can gain a number of redraws, which can be used in each battle. One great way to use your redraws is to replace weakness cards in your hand with useful skill cards. Try this now. Do this, recycle the weakness card and at least one other card in your warrior's hand. Why? I might not want to. For doing this, click on the redraw icon to the left. So discard the recycled cards and draw the same number from the top of your deck. Oh, well done. I didn't do it. It's okay, we know how redraw works. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, he is on fire. So it is Inferno time because nobody else is on fire. Unless we can put another stack of burning on him. Ooh. Target a character with a named effect. Create a card in hand that inflicts the same effect for one of its effects. Now the only problem with doing that as my first card is that this is a free card, so I don't get the benefit of my ability. So the cost of Inferno will then go up to 2. But if I'm going to get a card, and I don't know what card I'm going to get, and how easy it's going to be to be able to play that to put more burning on him. He does only have 1 stack actually on him at the moment, because 1 stack came off at the end of his turn. So it's only taking 4 damage at the moment anyway. So even though it's going to bump up the cost of this card, and I'm going to have to play whatever card I create, I think it's probably worth it. So let's try it. This is why I took double down. So Call the Flames. Okay, it's free. Gain burning. Wait, I gain burning? I gain burning? Or he burns? The difference is going to be crucial. It sounds like I gain burning. That is a terrible card. Okay, well at least it hasn't... It was going to be a way to inflict burning. Does it really not inflict burning? I'm not sure I can afford to try it, because otherwise, if I want to play this, I'll be doing 4 damage to me. So we're just going to do Why have I got to pick a target? Every character takes 4 magic damage per stack of burning. Oh, I don't have the willpower. Can't believe... Well... It's magic attack. What? I have some cards that do extra damage. What cards do I have that do extra damage every time there is take magic damage? I can't remember what that was now. Okay, I mean we do actually want to get rid of that minor injury. We'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of armored advance. I don't really like that. Wild swing, double strike. Blow to the head does more. Other than double strike will trigger twice if I put people next to the moth. Oh, if I put both of them next to the moth and trigger double strike, that's going to be an extra 4 damage on the moth. Might be worth doing. Okay, I'm getting rid of that. And I'm going to move her there. Next card you play this turn costs -1 willpower. Okay, that's good. Play that and move him there. I don't want... Does it matter if my characters are next to each other? I don't know. Let's put him there anyway. So I've got 1 willpower. So double strike makes sense. I would like to do blow to the head as well. Then maybe I just want to do cheap attacks given I've got the combo going. Wild swing is just too expensive, 2 random damage, so I'm going to get rid of that. And we are going to do double strike. Okay, worked well. Ranged attack 3 and inflict acid on the target. Or melee attack 4. They're both equivalent to 4 damage. And they can get a combo strike as well. Oh, that's a ranged attack, so I can't do that anyway. This will be 9 damage if we play it. We can make him discard a card, which is possibly not a bad idea. Just do both of those, maybe. Does combo... I'm trying to remember whether combo only triggers for melee attacks. Melee attacks can provoke a combo strike, yes. Magic attacks cannot. So these are definitely less good. But that would still be 4 damage to the bug. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And get rid of that, probably. And see what I can do with the cards I've got left. 3. Okay, so it's going to be best to do these. This is going to be 9 damage. That is going to be 5 damage. So, yeah, does he have an active power as well? He does not. Oh, that's fine. And then bash. At least we got rid of one of his cards. Okay, he's down to 4 health. That's pretty good. Wing smash. Magic damage from push 4 to everybody. But he can't push us because terrain is blocking. Which is good. Oh, he's on fire again. How did he catch fire again? Summoning. Summoning skill cards allow you to add an extra creature or character to your team. Summoned creatures have a single free action each turn, which can either be used to move or to attack the target. Any additional special abilities of the summoned creature are also listed on the card. Okay, so my Bone Wolf has shown up. He's so expensive though. And I really don't need to use him. This guy's dead. The guy's dead, and we're going to kill him. Is he still on fire? No. Oh, no, he's not on fire. He took 2 fire damage. So if we'd done 2 more points of damage, he would have been dead. So we are just going to, doesn't matter. I'm going to hit him with Savage Blow or something. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of one of those, and then we'll do Savage Blow. And the moth is dead. And oh, I guess it's not over. You managed to salvage some useful items from your fallen foe. Ooh, legendary. What is this? We have a choice. We can take Luna's Medium. Useful for the Ranger or the Elementalist. Bad Soul is a summon. Draw strength for each friendly summon. Defend 2 on that summon and on yourself. Incite, grant inspired to all friendly summons and activate them. I mean, that could go well with the Hunter, given he has the other summon, but summons cost so much to summon that I don't know about that. Ravi's Mantle. Can only put it on the Elementalist. Fly, move to any free space, any magic damage cards in hand, gain +1 to damage. That is very nice. That lets her position for like a burning attack, or for the attack that goes kind of straight through. Heightened Senses is a heroic card. All attacks deal +2 damage this turn. Draw a random damage card from your deck or discard pile. I like that. Sito's Tear. Draw 2 cards, draw 2, choose a card to put on top of your deck. Incenses, all attacks deal +2 damage again. I mean, that would be good on the warrior. Soul Gem, legendary upgrade material. And this would also be good on the ranger. Doing range damage. I like the fly ability. Not so big on that because of how expensive summons are. So armor 3. Well, they also have, hang on, they also have abilities. Whenever you summon a character... Oh, heroic actions are removed from the battle after they are played and may never be duplicated. Oh, so these heroic things we only get to do once. It's a bummer. At the start of your turn, activate. If you summon a character, activate it. Let's act immediately. Oh, well that does make the summon better for our ranger, but he already has something in that slot. What is that? As well as providing skill cards, they will give a hero a permanent combat bonus when equipped. Right. He has this. Oh, but we've got room. We can move that in there. And then he would be fine. Do I want to go down the summon route? Does he have any cards that... Oh, because every time you play a card that deals range damage, gain 1 willpower, but that's not useful for getting extra though. Level him up. No, is that summon card a card in our deck, or it's coming from equipment? It is in our deck, so we may be able to upgrade it. We could upgrade it to reduce the cost. That would be awesome. Can we do that? We can upgrade it. It doesn't reduce the cost. It gives it an attack of 3 and 6 hit points. Ranged attacks deal +2 damage. I like that better than focus. Yep. So I don't know. I don't know whether we want to lean into the summons or not. I think I am gonna take this for her. Wait, just let's check what we would lose. Lose rethink plus. I don't really care about that. Start of your turn, activate. So it gives her a free attack or move. How useful is that? Yeah, I suppose that's not terrible. Okay, let's take that. Oh, we can level up everybody. Nice. All attacks deal +1 damage per adjacent enemy. That also feels pretty nice. Each time you play a card that deals melee damage, Gain 1 willpower. I don't like Wild Swing. It's too expensive. The damage is bad. Move 2, gain 1 willpower, and then pull all enemies within range 3. What does pull mean? Pulls them all next to her? Take goad. Get rid of Wild Swing. I remember I can upgrade these as well. Static discharge. We didn't see that at all last game. Last fight. After you play a card that deals magic damage, all future attacks deal +2 damage. Lose +2 from the damage bonus each round. Yeah, I've got her robe, so I don't. These ones are not so useful now. But swipe is kind of not useful at all. Tempted to take that. Especially with static discharge, that might work well. Okay, yeah, let's do that. It appears Naya has been here. Malkin points out some writing carved in a stone slab by the point of a weapon. Writing is a message to any voiders following and describes where Naya has gone next. Leaving a trail like this is a dangerous gamble, but as you have little else to go on, the party decides to follow the clues to your next destination. Okay, so that was not the end. But dear, I've only got 3 carrots left. Need to get more food. Your objective following her footsteps. Continue to follow Naya's clues to find out where she has gone. Adrenaline surge from your success has helped you to shrug off some of the injuries hindering you. Nice. Okay. Didn't even need the herbs in the end. You gather what you can from the surrounding wound before continuing on. Herbs! Food. Ooh, epic weapon. Longsword. Double strike. Always good. Feint. Attack adjacent enemy loses 4 defense, then draw a card. This may provoke combo strikes. Critical strike, melee attack 3. All damage bonuses count quadruple. Bone axe. Move 3 to target. Melee attack 2. +1 for each space moved. Ooh. Well, I see that's double strike plus. No, that's hard to give up. That's hard to give up. Give him a sword. Only she can use the axe. Oh, this is a tough decision now. Spiked Mace is also good. Oh no, what a decision. So I'm basically giving up an upgraded double strike to get a feint. And a critical strike. Some of these basic cards out of my deck. Hey Ryan, thank you for the follow. How's it going? Oh, I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. It's an epic weapon. It's like, how can I not equip an epic weapon over a green? If I can upgrade it, that would be awesome. Do I hang on to it? Maybe keep it in my inventory until I can upgrade it. Charge is really good as well because it lets her close the distance. Melee attack 7. I mean, I guess double strike is discard and randomly active. Oh, the decisions. This is a hard decision. There's a part of me that just wants to swap out both of her existing weapons for these two. So she's got a way to close the distance to targets easier. And it's a good attack when she gets there. And then she gets feint and critical strike as well. Who else can use this? The Elementalist can, but then she loses her burn ability. What a tough call. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I want to upgrade those as a top priority there. Do I give him the bone sword plus instead of the bow? Is that better than snapshot? I mean, it does more damage if he's in melee range, but generally he doesn't want to be in melee range. Yeah, that can go over there. Actually, why can this only go in that slot? I'll put that in there. Oh no, it's a different type of, I guess an offhand weapon. It's fine, I mean we can swap those around like that. Deals double damage if the target is immobilized or is not adjacent to any other character or obstacle. I guess that's not going to happen that often. Maybe I should give him horn-tipped spear instead. His reach is quite a nice power as well. An enemy moves into an adjacent space, draw a card. And that just potentially gives him a way to generate more willpower next time. So let's do that. These are some hard decisions. We're not making the most... these, because this could be given to... we could give that to our hunter. Hey, that would let him create fire. Put that back there now. Put that in there. That gives him a way to create fire damage. Well, a card that deals magic damage. It doesn't say deals elemental damage. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we just had a bad pick last time. It does mean now we've got a free spot here, so she could equip this as well. Is it worth it? We really want to pad out her deck. She's got a lot of cards in her deck. But the magic damage 1... oh, where was it? There's something that... see any magic damage cards in hand, gain +1. Yeah, go on, let's give it that. Got an item, we should use it. Maybe. Okay. So, we did not get to the end. We now have to head up this way. We're kind of okay on the food. I wasn't expecting that though. But we should probably try and find some more from somewhere. Settlement here may be a good place to start, I guess. That may let us get some more. However, I need to stop and get some lunch now. So I'm going to take a break here for probably about an hour or so. And then hopefully I should be back and we will continue on with our quest. But until then, thank you for watching. This is BDA Limey signing out. Bye for now.